Okay, this is 2016 winter final, problem number 4, decision tree algorithm, 3 marks. Assume that you have the following data and you are trying to make a decision tree to decide whether or not you should keep studying or not. Which is the best first column to split on based on the method we discussed in class. So the method to discuss in class is entropy, right? How chaotic it is. So it's more ordered, then the score is lower. So meaning if all the answers are one result, then it's 0, and then if it's not all 1, then you have to count all the numbers together. So for this one, which would be the best first column to split? Okay, so let's visually check. New Netflix, weather, exam, Westworld. Oh, a new season's gonna come. Robot. Oh, these are really good shows. Doctor Who. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so just on visual check, no single column is all monotone. They are kind of all heterogeneous. They all have different answers. But let's actually take a look. So for Netflix, there's 3 choices. There's Westworld, Mr. Robot, and there is Doctor Who. So I like to abbreviate my answers sometimes when I'm working things out, just because it will just reduce the time you have to actually physically write, and because you kind of already know it's not the name Westworld is not important. It's actually just what this particular factor it represents. So it might just save you a couple minutes throughout the whole exam if you just try to abbreviate things like this. So weather. Snowing, raining, snow, raining, and sun. So that's 3. What's exam? Next exam. How many is there? So there's 3 choices. There's tomorrow, next week, and then 2 weeks. So my first guess was like, okay, I need to find if no single column is completely monotone. If like if Netflix had all Westworld, that would be the first one I would split on. But they all have, they're all split. They're all not monotone. And my first thought was like, okay, I need to find the one. My first thought was weather. Okay, it's probably snowy or rainy. Netflix has three shows, and this has 3 options, but it looks like they all have 3 options. So I need to find a different way to figure that out. So for this one, I think there's no magic book. You're just going to have to write out the entropy, the digits for each one. So let's go for Netflix first. Boop. Let's roll. Mr. Robot. And Doctor Who. So just going through down the list, it actually helps you if you use another piece of paper, if you maybe could tear out that table of hexadecimal and binary, if you could just hide the rest of the thing and just look at the top, so your eyes are not too tired to look through, to parse through each individual line. So, but for this one, for Netflix, Westworld is a yes. Dr. Robot, or Mr. Robot, sorry, is a yes. Westworld is a yes. Is a no. Westworld is a no. Mr. Robot is a yes. Mr. Robot is another yes. Mr. Robot is another yes. 3 yeses in a row, is that right? 3 yeses. And then Mr. Robot is no. And Doctor Who, no. No, I'm sorry. Doctor Who is yes. And Westworld is a no. And Doctor Who gets a yes. That's interesting. Doctor Who has 2 yeses. Okay. Let's go through. Should I just erase a little bit? weather. So there's snowy, rainy, and sunny. Snowy is a yes. Rainy is a yes. Sunny is a yes. Snowy is a no. Rainy is a no. Sunny is a yes. Let's go through them right here right now. Snowy is a yes. Rainy is a yes. Sunny is a no. Snowy is a yes. Rainy is a no. Sunny is a yes. Okay, they're all pretty mixed up. There's no one that's clearly like Dr. Hu here that has yes, yes. But let's go through the next exam. Next exam. So there is tomorrow, there is next week, and then there is 2 weeks. Let's see how they fare. Tomorrow is a yes. Next week is a yes. Tomorrow is a yes. Oh, sorry. Maybe it wasn't a great day to abbreviate it. 2 weeks is a no. Next week is a no. Next week is a yes. Tomorrow is a yes. 2 weeks is a yes. Next week is a no. Tomorrow is a yes. Next week is a no. And next week is a no. Ooh, okay. So tomorrow looks like, let's just check that. Tomorrow is a yes. Tomorrow is a yes. Tomorrow is a yes. Tomorrow is a yes. So I got 4 yeses here. So this one has all the same answers. So based on these two, so this one, wealth does not look like it's, weather does not look like it's going to be the question. So I'm down to Netflix and next exam. So this one, Dr. has 2. This one has 4. So my first intuition is like I want to do next exam because it will knock off 4 rows in determining the actual decision tree. But then you probably have to state your answer in the method we discussed in class, which would be entropy. So for this one, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the entropy would be 10, a value 10. You don't count these because they're homogeneous, they're the same answer. For this one, you'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one has a score of 8. So you want the column you split on first to have the lowest entropy, and that would be next exam. And you can support your answer by saying it has an entropy value of 8 compared to Netflix's 10. And that would be why you would pick next exam as your answer.